Hey guys, I'm Amit Kumar and welcome to this video in which we are going to discuss about increment, decrement and parenthesis. Increment operator or plus plus is used to increase the value of the variable by 1. Decrement operator or minus minus is used to decrease the value of the variable by 1. Both these operators are available in two versions, that are pre and post. When we use the operator before the operand, then it is termed as pre, and when it is used after the operand, then it is termed as post. So plus plus a will be a pre-increment operator and a plus plus will be a post-increment operator. Basically, pre and post operators behave the same if they are used individually. However, their behavior changes in an expression. Pre-operators increment or decrement the value first and then use it in an expression, whereas post-operators use the value in an expression and then increment or decrement. So we will understand the same thing in the practical session of the same video. Let's talk about parenthesis. Parenthesis operators is used to change the order of precedence of operators in an expression. Parenthesis operator is also used for typecasting. We have seen typecasting earlier as well. For example, if an integer variable is assigned with 2 plus 2 divided by 2 and another integer variable is assigned with the same 2 plus 2 divided by 2, but the 2 plus 2 is enclosed in the parenthesis, then we will get different result in these two variables. In the first variable, division operation will be performed first and then the addition. So 2 divided by 2 will result into 1. Plus 2 will result into 3. But because of the use of parenthesis in the second variable, plus operation will be performed first. So 2 plus 2 will be 4. Then it will be divided by 2, which will result into 2. Hence, the debug statement with these variables will give different output. So it's pretty much of talk about these operators. Let's see the things practically. So guys, here we are in our developer console and let's create the program for increment, decrement and parenthesis operator. So guys, here we are in the increment operator program. Now you can see I have created a variable 1 with value 5 and then I have simply used the increment operator in two different lines. So as there is simple incrementation with post and pre-increment operator, here both of them will simply increase the value by 1. So in the first debug it will be 5 and in the second debug it will be 6. So after this statement the value of var1 will be 6. Now here in line number 8 you can see I have created one integer variable in which I have assigned the var1 but with post increment operator. In line number 10 I have created a variable 3 and there also I have assigned var1 but with pre-increment operator. Here these two will behave differently. Now let's see, because we know up to this var1 is 6. So as you know, with post increment operator it will use the value in the expression and then it will increment. So here the current value of var1 will be used in the expression and will be assigned in var2. So value of var2 will become 6 and then var1 will increase. So when we will print the value of var1 and var2, it will be 7 and 6. So up to this line var1 is already 7. Now we are using a pre-increment operator. So first it will increase the value of var1 which will become 8 and var3 will also be assigned with 8. So first incrementation will take place and then the value will be used in the expression. So here var1 and var3 both will be 8. Now let's see the output. So guys, here you can see in the increment operator program I have created a variable var1 in which I have assigned a value 5. Now in the next line I have used the post increment operator, so it will increase the value of var1 to 6 and when we will print here it will be 6. Now in the next pre-increment operator var1 will be increased to 7 and now when we will print it, it will print the value as 7. So in these two pre and post increment operator behavior is as same. Now when we will reach line 8, var1 is already 7 and here you can see it is used in an expression. So in the expression With post increment operator, the current value will be used in the expression and then incrementation will take place. So 7 will be assigned to var2 and then var1 will be increased to 8. So when we will print the value over here, var1 will be 8 and var2 will be 7. Now in line number 10, which is again an expression, here pre-increment operator is used. So first incrementation will take place, so that will change var1 to 9 and then value will be assigned. So var3 will also be assigned with 9. So when you will print in line number 11, var1 and var3 will be assigned to 9. So let's see the output. So you can see it is 6, 7, var1 is 8, var2 is 7, and in last var1 and var3 both are 9. So the basic principle says when pre and post increment operator are used in an expression, then their behavior is different. Pre will increase the value first and then use in the expression. Post will use the current value in the expression and then will do the incrementation. But if they are used normally, behavior of both of them are same. The same applies to decrement operator as well. So here the first value will become 9, then it will be 8, as because of post the current value will be used, so var2 will be 8, var1 will be 7, and finally here first the decrementation will take place, so var1 and var3 both will be 6. So let's run this program as well, so you can see the value. Now in the parenthesis program, I have used the same example of the slide in first 4 lines. In the last 2 statements, I have used the same example which I have used in one of our previous video. Here in the first statement, I am printing var1 plus var2 because var1 will result into 3, var2 will result into 2. Here I am expecting 3 plus 2 to be the output, but it will give the output as 32 because first the var1 will be concatenated with the string and then var2 will be concatenated with the string. So it will output as 3, 2. But here the output will be correct because I have used parenthesis. So first the var1 and var2 will be added together and then the final result will be concatenated. So let's see the output. So you can clearly see the output is telling the correct use of parenthesis. So that marks the end of this video. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you and take care.